Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Degnan. A pickup truck took down a tree and light pole this morning in Hazleton. Hazleton Fire and Police were called to the intersection of Broad and Cox Streets. Crews found a silver Chevy pickup truck slammed into a tree, then into a light pole, bringing both down. The driver was taken to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton with injuries from the crash. Hazleton Fire and DPW crews had to cut up the tree in order to clear the area. Crews also had to remove the large street light. No word if any charges will be filed. Police in Freeland were called to the 700 block of Center Street to reports of a man with a shotgun in the street. Police from Freeland, Butler Township, Whitehaven, and troopers from PSP Hazleton were all on the scene. Officers took one man into custody and brought him back to Freeland's police station. They also took a large shotgun back to the station as well. Police have not given any statements about what happened. A neighbor, however, did say the man and his girlfriend were fighting. A man from Weatherly is being sought by Klein Township Police. It's in connection to a burglary in the Silverbrook section of the township. This is 29-year-old Joshua Gundry, who police said was involved in the burglary. Anyone with information on his whereabouts can call police at 570-929-2354 or 911. Gundry does face charges of burglary, criminal trespass, theft, and receiving stolen property. He was also charged by Weatherly Police in a vehicle theft case from March of this year. He was taken to jail after failing to post $5,000 bail in that case, but was released on unsecured bail. Court records show he was scheduled for a court appearance in Carbon County for that case on Monday. Nesquehoning Police have now charged him with escape. One person is dead and two others were injured after a crash last night in North Union Township. State police at Frackville say the one-car crash happened around 8 o'clock on Nuremberg Mountain Road. Troopers say the car, driven by 24-year-old Dominic Mott IV of Hazleton, was headed north on Nuremberg Mountain Road around 8 p.m. He lost control of the vehicle due to the wet road. The car left the road and hit several large rocks, causing the vehicle to flip several times before coming to rest on the berm. That's according to troopers investigating. The rear seat passenger, 24-year-old Robert Wolk, was thrown from the car. He was pronounced dead at the scene by a Schuylkill County deputy coroner. Mott was taken to Geisinger, Wyoming Valley Medical Center, and a front seat passenger, 20-year-old Sierra Correa Fitzgerald, also of Hazleton, was transported as well by EMS for treatment. The road was shut down for several hours while that crash was investigated, and that investigation is still continuing. A bus driver for the Crestwood School District was arrested on driving under the influence charges. Police say she was driving a bus with glassy eyes and slurred speech with a student aboard. 42-year-old Cindy Kyle of Whitehaven is also charged with resisting arrest after refusing to get off the bus, claiming she was not allowed to leave the bus with a student still on board. Police charged her with criminal endangerment, resisting arrest, driving under the influence, and operating a vehicle without headlights. Kyle is free on bail pending a hearing at the end of the month. We're now learning more today about the two men involved in that alleged holdup of a bank yesterday afternoon in one part of Luzerne County. According to arrest affidavits, after Derek Spade of Hanover Township and Gerald Pambianco of Plains Township were taken into custody, they told investigators they made the bank heist plan after they burglarized two homes earlier in the day, taking, among other items, guns. It was because they didn't get any cash they allegedly decided to hold up Luzerne Bank on Route 315. One of the stolen guns was reportedly used in that heist. Both men are now in the Luzerne County Correctional Facility, facing numerous charges. A Lansford man who's already awaiting trial in 5 threat cases faces more charges for allegedly threatening to kill a lawyer. Attorney Leonard Junker reported a death threat to police made by 53-year-old Robert Large in June of 2016. Large allegedly threatened that he would decapitate Junker, burn his house down, and rip his heart out if Junker did not give him a $2,500 refund. Large also previously threatened a Northampton County judge and told a Bethlehem woman that he would slit her throat. Police filed charges of attempted extortion, making terroristic threats, and criminal use of a communication facility back in April. Large has been in prison since last July, with a combined bail set at $400,000 in the 5 cases. Pennsylvania's highest court today considering whether state police violated the rights of a man convicted of killing one trooper and badly wounding another when they interviewed him after a 48-day manhunt. The state Supreme Court today heard a defense attorney for Eric Freen argue it was improper for investigators to continue questioning him after he declined to waive his Miranda right to remain silent. The prosecutor says Freen's statement telling investigators he didn't want to talk about crimes was ambiguous, as he told them where he'd buried rifles in the woods and said that the 2014 shooting death of Corporal Brian Dixon meant a father didn't come home. Freen is on death row for the ambush slaying. He is seeking a new trial. Coming up on WYLN News, hospital improvements brought before the Planning Commission. Our Julia Wiegand has the details. Plus, better weather means road work. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Partly cloudy overnight, then more clouds and showers with a low of 55. Cloudy and a high of 60 for tomorrow. Then on Saturday, rain. I got thrown off by no rain there on Friday. But the high again on Saturday with rain, 60. We'll be right back.
All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is honored to serve you during the Memorial Day sales event. Lease a new Jeep Compass for just $169 a month, or get up to $13,731 off a 2018 Ram 1500 Crew Cab during the Jeep Celebration event at All-American Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, or online at allamericanjeep.net.
Introducing CrossFit Drums, the Greater Hazleton area's first and only CrossFit affiliate. We still offer our traditional monthly gym memberships and one-on-one personal training, but have expanded to also offer CrossFit classes taught by multiple Level 1 CrossFit certified trainers. We are open 7 days a week, 365 days a year to help you achieve your fitness goals. CrossFit Drums now open and ready to get you in the shape of your life.
Are you in good hands? Call Gary McNeilis of Allstate Insurance for all your insurance needs. The McNeilis Agency has 2 locations to conveniently serve you, 1092 North Church Street in Hazel Township and Hometown Village Square in Hometown. Their quality, service-oriented agency will make sure you get the coverage you need at a price you can afford. Call in Hazel Township at 570-454-1981 or in Hometown at 570-668-5133.
Are you in good hands?
WYLN Sports broadcasting live at the Weatherly Hill Climb. WYLN Sports will take you up the hill, past the Devil's Hook, around the hairpin turn, and through the Dutchman. All the turn-by-turn coverage of the Weatherly Hill Climb live on WYLN TV 35.
Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton approached the Hazleton Planning Commission last night about zoning improvements to the hospital. WYLN's Julia Wiegand has more.
Lehigh Valley Hospital in Hazleton proposed a 9,000 square foot expansion to their emergency department at a Hazleton Planning Commission meeting last night in City Hall.
It adds a number of beds to the existing emergency department, and creating a new entrance, pretty much extruding that entrance from the existing location, pulling it forward to create the new emergency department and new entrance.
Lehigh Valley's hospital has been planning this expansion for several years, and for architects, design-wise, for just under 1 year. Construction will be a challenge logistically because the building site will be very tight. The existing entrance, however, will be maintained. A temporary entrance will be created off to the side, and the existing facility will remain in operation.
I think the community will enjoy the hospital, the new emergency department, and when it's done, it should not feel any different than what they experience now, other than a newer and expanded facility.
Plans may change if the state doesn't grant permission for certain things, like allowing water runoff on some of their parking area.
Well, we thought the proposal was very well presented. It isn't complete yet. They have to have several different plans yet done by the state as to water runoff and sewage plans. But other than that, the construction itself seemed to be very well done. It's going to enhance the appearance of the hospital, and I think it's going to be a genuine asset to the area.
Hazleton's Planning Commission won't accept unfinalized plans. If no changes are made by the state, everything's acceptable to the Commission. If so, the final changes will have to be approved again by Commission. Commission Chairman John Lynch said he's personally used the hospital in troubling times, being flown out by helicopter.
And I think this addition would certainly add a new dimension to the area, and it does add to the city having now a genuine concern that we're going to keep the hospital in Hazleton.
Hazleton Planning Commission's next meeting is scheduled for June 20th at 6:30 p.m. in City Hall. Reporting from Hazleton for Wyln News, I'm Julia Wiegand.
Tuesday night, the Hazleton Area School Board approved a new contract for secretaries, classroom assistants, cafeteria workers, and bilingual liaisons. Those workers will revive pay raises and options for health care in their new 4-year contract. The union represents 353 workers whose contract expired June 30th of 2017. Under the new contract, the members will receive retroactive pay for college degrees and longevity, along with a new provision that rewards them for 5 and 10 years of service. The contract also contains retirement incentives. During the first year of the contract, basic pay rates do not increase, but workers will receive a lump sum payment based on the number of hours that they work each year. Wages will increase by 50 cents an hour in the second and third years of the contract and by 75 cents an hour in the fourth year. The search for Wilkes-Barre's new police chief has been narrowed down to 3 candidates. 13 people had applied for the position, including 2 current city police officers. Search committee members asked 4 of the candidates to return for a second interview. 1 of the 4 withdrew his application. All of the remaining candidates have a required bachelor's degree, with the current police chief lacks. Interviews will continue through next week. Wilkes-Barre Police Chief Marcelo Lindacki will be retiring on June 3rd. Roadwork season is here, and PennDOT wants you to be prepared when you take to the roadways. The state has been out in full force fixing roads and bridges. PennDOT spokesman James May stopped by our studios to remind everyone we're in the thick of construction season.
What do they say? There are 2 seasons in Pennsylvania, winter and construction, and we're now officially in the construction time of year. This seemed like we had the winter that would never end here around the area, but we're finally moving into that construction season. The good news is that means that there'll be a lot of crews out fixing roads, fixing bridges. The bad news is that means there's going to be a lot of crews out fixing roads and fixing bridges. There will be a lot of crews out. Right now we're in the middle of a pothole blitz where we know there's a lot of potholes that are out there. If people see potholes, you can always call 1-800-FIX-ROAD. Try to find out ahead of time, though, if it's really a state road. We get a lot of calls that come in on roads that are county roads, local roads, private roads, and so especially if it's a PennDOT road, you can always call 1-800-FIX-ROAD. Let us know about that pothole. that this is the time of year there are more cars on the road between Memorial Day and Labor Day. There are more cars on the road, people traveling for the summer. College kids are home, high schools and schools are out for the summer, and with all of the more people on the road, there's also more construction. So it's really important that people stay focused, keep your eyes on the road, your hands on the wheel, and your mind on the task at hand. That should be driving your car.
And again, you can always check the PA 511 app to see where road work may be happening. Coming up on Brook Hill's News Choice, an upcoming women's mixer in Community and You, plus a favorite flea market is this Saturday. But first, let's take a look at today's winning midday lottery numbers. Good luck if you played. Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Hazelton Eye Specialists welcomes Dr. James Diem to their practice. Dr. Diem specializes in comprehensive eye care from birth to all ages, specializing in hard-to-fit contact lenses, vision rehabilitation due to head trauma and stroke, now accepting new patients. Don't give up. Call Dr. Diem and let him help you on your journey to better vision today.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
Spring is here, so stop in and get everything you need to make your garden colorful and bright. Check out our incredible low prices, only at Van Hoeken Greenhouses, Retail Garden Center, Lofty Road, McAdoo.
Do you like craft beer? Do you want to learn the right way to sample wine? How about visiting a restaurant that has a unique flavor or a crazy food challenge? These are just some of the types of things that we will be featuring on our new show, Wine, Hops, and Road Stops. Jeff Bonomo, host of Off the Beaten Path, welcomes you into the world of craft beer, great wine, and good eats. Wine, Hops, and Road Stops.
Welcome to Community and You here on Wyln. Mary Malone, the president, Greater Hazelton Chamber of Commerce, is here. And we're talking about the Women's Luncheon, and this is a great event, Mary, for business women in our area to get together, kind of have that little one-on-one with maybe some other women in businesses here in our area, to meet, have lunch, talk, go over some stuff, and also learn different things from presentations. And this one deals all about banking.
Right, so it's springtime, makes me think of spring cleaning. So a good time to kind of freshen up your knowledge of financing as well at this point in time. So our good friends from Landmark are going to be our speakers. And the piece I like about the women's networking lunches, they tend to be, you know, a manageable size. We always pick two. There's a women's resource table for anyone attending. And we always kind of randomly pick from the attendees two businesses to talk about, to do the elevator speech about their particular business. So again, in on time, out on time, that 1 hour over your lunch, and can have a lot of impact. But again, financing, whether it's business financing, personal financing, always good to get an update on what's out there and available and things for you to consider.
And this will all happen on Tuesday, May 22nd from noon until 1 at Vesuvio's Pizza and Restaurant on North Wyoming Street in downtown Hazelton. So this is also one of those great events, you know, as Mary said, you know, you can network, mix, mingle a little bit, learn some information from the guest speakers, and there have been a wide variety of those over the last couple of years with the luncheons. And again, this is just a great way to get businesses talking to other businesses in the area.
And it's not only for members of the chamber. These events like a red carpet, the Women's Networking Luncheon, you don't have to be a chamber member. And so you can go ahead and sign up online, bring a friends, again, a good time. And Vesuvio's, who wouldn't want Vesuvio's for lunch?
See, you're banking on pizza here.
We are banking on pizza.
And again, this is Tuesday, May 22nd from noon to 1 at Vesuvio's Pizza and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. For members, it's $18, non-member $25, and you can register for this at hazletonchamber.org for the Women's Luncheon Mixer. So Mary, did we miss anything?
I don't think so, but always updates on the Chamber Facebook page and our web page. And thank you to our good friends here at WYLN. Keep their eye on the news because you guys always cover if there's a change midway through.
See, always. We like to keep everyone advised of what's going on here in the greater Hazleton area. Thanks, Mary, for coming in, and thank you for watching us here on Community and You. We'll catch you next time here on WYLN.
Northeast Pennsylvania. Scenic beauty, close-knit communities. We're neighbors helping neighbors. Lehigh Valley Health Network is bringing you leading-edge cancer treatment that's close to home. Robotic surgery for quicker recoveries. World-class heart care and access to top specialists. All from Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton and our 15 community locations. Neighbors caring for greater Hazleton and beyond. Lehigh Valley Health Network.
S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Physical Therapy and Balance Centers. It's spelled different because we are different. Physical is unlike any therapy center you've been to before. If you're tired of living in pain, if you want to move better, overcome an injury or balance disorder, or you just want to improve your strength and conditioning, our highly skilled team of medical experts will help you get back to living the life you enjoy. New mentality, new body, new life. Get physical.
WYLN programming is online all the time. Visit our website at WYLNTV.com to watch archive shows and a live stream of our broadcast shows. And don't forget to visit all of our social media pages for breaking news, weather, and sports. WYLN, we're your local network.
Listen up, bargain hunters. Get ready to shop at an annual flea market that's happening this upcoming Saturday. You can find a treasure trove of items at St. John Bosco Church in Cunningham. The parish is sponsoring its yearly Spring Fling.
We have flea market, tricky trays, food, breakfast, lunch, homemade halushki, and takeouts are available. Anything you might want if you've got a child going to college next year and you want to find things for their apartments, this is a good place to get it. It's very inexpensive, and you know it only goes one way. When your children get it, it doesn't come back.
The upscale flea market features items for everyone, and it's one of the church's biggest fundraisers.
We have tools, we have kitchen things, we have outdoor equipment, we have skis and ski boots, we have fishing stuff, we have lots of golf, really nice new golf balls and golf equipment. We cover most everything except clothes. It's one of our main fundraisers.
And the fun doesn't end on Saturday. Bag Day is set for Sunday and offers plenty more to do.
On Sunday, the 20th, we have $2 a box, all you can put in the box.
Once again, St. John Bosco Church on Route 93 in Cunningham hosting Spring Fling this Saturday, May 19th, 7 a.m. till 3. And don't forget, Bag Day is on Sunday from 12:30 till 2 in the Parish Center. The crew here at WYLN already oohing and eyeing out of all of the different items that are there. So you might see some familiar faces. Look at all that. Woo! Now stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN News.
Chur's Auto Sales has been serving the area with quality vehicles since 1954. Chur's Auto Sales is known as your friendly dealer and now in their 4th generation and voted the best used car dealer by the readers of Standard Speaker Choice Awards. John Chur would like to thank everyone that voted for his business. When you need a quality pre-owned vehicle, choose from a large selection at Chur's 570-454-7229.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 314 Main Street, Suite A in Cunningham, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania, and they are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191 today. Rita's Italian Ice Hazleton, located in the plaza near Walmart, is open for the season. Visit Rita's Italian Ice in Hazleton and vote for your favorite flavor teams to score special deals on the winner. Rita's of Hazleton, supporting all area sports teams. You'll find it easy to keep your bin full with Ross-Side Coal. Fast, reliable service, pickup or delivery. Call for a great price. 570-455-7424. Ross-Side Coal Company, keeping you warm. Keep the ball hot on the court, Hazleton area Cougars.